Am I the a-hole for firing an employee for stealing leftovers? My husband's father is an entrepreneur who has several sandwich shops spread out through 2 states. Last year, my husband and his dad opened a new location, and he and I were put in charge of being the ultimate decision makers regarding day-to-day operations of that location. My husband is the one with an MBA, but he has his hands full managing properties that his dad owns, so I've been the one who pays the most attention to details. While I trust the manager we hired, I sometimes go through the security camera footage of the store for extra insurance purposes. My husband never has the time to do so, but I can easily do so. Our shop is not open on Sunday, so inventory that we have has to be thrown out because it cannot be served on Monday. The other day, I realized that on one Saturday night, an employee who regularly closed was throwing out meats but would shove bread into a bag and presumably take it home. Another employee saw this happen and never reported it. I ended up confronting the other employee first, who has been there longer. She admitted it was true, but that she thought because it was peanuts compared to the bread and meats being thrown out, that this was somebody just trying to feed themselves, so it's not a big deal. I confronted the employee who did it, and she said she was sorry, but she was a single mom and that she thought it was going in the trash anyway. She also said that she qualifies for food stamps, but that it just wasn't enough with a growing child, and she often had to skip meals for herself. I left that meeting angry that the employee didn't seem to understand that she was essentially stealing. I called the manager and said that he should have made it clear that stealing was unacceptable and fire her. He seemed dismayed and said that we should give her a warning and give her a chance to not do it again. But I was honestly done with it because we pay well for what she does, and she cannot say her issues entitled her to get away with this. Am I the a-hole? So first of all, I feel like you wrote this fully knowing you're the a-hole. This story definitely felt like it was written by someone who just wanted attention or to bait people, but I read it anyways because I used to work in food service, and this was something I could never understand. I worked at bleep bleep. I won't say the name so I won't get sued or whatever. And at the end of every other night, we got huge trash bags and threw away every piece of bread, bagel, and pastry that wasn't sold. The amount of food waste was astronomical. It drove me crazy. So did you know that over 100 billion pounds of food is wasted annually in America? 100 billion pounds. There are programs now that connect restaurants, grocery stores, hotels, and more with ways to donate their unused but still safe to eat foods. One of those programs is Meal Connect. It's a free service, nonprofit that is a part of Feeding America. I've linked them in my bio, so if you're a business owner or organization looking to limit the food waste you have, I hope you'll click the link and check them out. And no, before you ask, I am not being sponsored to say any of this. But yeah, to the OP, you are the a-hole.